Get ready, get set. It's a first look with the Oh Brother Podcast. Welcome back to another first look with the Oh Brother Podcast. Mike, we're back. We're going to do a first look on Billy Joel and So It Goes.
Now, I know nothing about this.
So It Goes is one of his great songs. It's a great
I know that
of Billy Joel's. Yeah. Now this is coming to HBO Max, Mike.
Yeah.
You remember
no
them?
longer Max.
Totally different.
Forget 3 years of Max being shoved down your throat. It's HBO Max now.
Totally different. But Billy Joel and So It Goes, it says here, it showcases an extensive look at Billy Joel's life and music career, featuring exclusive interviews, performances, home movies, and personal photographs. Now, we just did a first look on Deliver Me From Nowhere, Springsteen, Deliver Me From Nowhere.
Which is a movie. Is this a movie?
No, this is an actual sort of documentary style.
Okay.
And it's going to start airing July 18th.
But episodic?
Episodic. Apparently it's going to take place over a couple of weeks.
Okay.
On HBO Max. So by the time you're getting this first look from the Oh Brother Podcast, the series will have just started on HBO Max. So just kind of pointing that out. But let's take a look at this trailer because we're both Billy Joel fans, and we'll talk a little bit about that after we watch the trailer here.
Sometimes it's alien to me, this guy Billy Joel. I don't know who that is or what that is.
Sing us a song, you're the piano man.
I'm reminded of it when I go walk on the street.
You've got us feeling all right.
Oh, right, I'm that guy.
Back then, his whole life was the band.
We just wanted to make as much noise as possible. I didn't know one person who liked what we were doing. I loved it. I wanted to put together a group of New York musicians.
They were a bunch of hooligans from Long Island.
My own history as a musician started with me hearing classical music. Uptown Girl. It could have been a Mozart piece.
Are you the man singing Uptown Girl?
That's me. Here I am dating this supermodel. Me? I'm from Hicksville.
You feel the enormity of the situation grow.
When I first heard Billy, it was like, wait a minute, who's this?
Billy's melodies are better than mine.
He had a great sense of drama. He had the magic.
There are certain traumas that one never gets over.
There's an underlying rage. They wiped out my family. I'm still trying to put the pieces together. I didn't know my father at all from 8 years old until I was in my 20s. I've had a lot of hard lessons in my life. I should have been worth this, and I was worth this. And I hit the pavement. Kaboom. I was amazed that I was still alive.
Literally.
I learned life is a fight.
I don't care what you say anymore.
If there was a skeleton key to unlocking what's behind the songs,
Go ahead with your own life, leave me alone.
it's my relationships with others.
He cares about the human experience. He wrote songs that matter.
I think music saved my life. It gave me a reason to live.
I don't care what you say anymore. This is my life.
Everything I've done and everything I've lived through has somehow found its way into my music.
I see. So July 18th and 25th. Okay, so it's 2 different nights is what
Yeah,
it is.
it's a two-parter.
The 2 Fridays, maybe 2 Thursday or Fridays, whatever day of the week that ends up being. But listen, it's interesting too because just recently it came out that he's now suffering from some sort of brain disease. I don't know how much you know about that.
Well, he fell on stage. This is now a while ago, I guess. And it's, that happens a lot. They're in the dark, they're tripping over wires, there's all sorts of things. And it seemed like it was just, but apparently, yeah, it was like part of a bigger issue that they've just discovered. So I've seen Billy Joel probably 20 times. From the time he was very young, running around, to, I think, the last Billy Joel concert I went to, he couldn't hit Innocent Man. He couldn't hit the note, so he had a guy hit the note for him.
Yeah, that's become a mainstay probably since that. I think that was the Nylon Curtain tour, and
Well,
we saw him. That was, I remember, Massachusetts
yeah, well,
in Worcester.
recently, his last tour or his last Madison Square Garden, remember he sold out Madison Square Garden the
Mhm.
most of anyone, and he said, "I'm gonna sing Innocent Man, and laugh at me, but I'm gonna take a shot at hitting the note." And you know what? He sang it fine.
Yeah.
So he probably could have been doing it all along. I thought that what was missing was because he did a ton of dates with Elton John, like dueling pianos.
Right, right.
And Elton John wound up quitting because Billy Joel couldn't get his drinking under wraps.
Yeah, he's been open about his issues with that in the past as well. I also didn't like the fact that, I mean, he retreated from performing
Right.
for many years. I mean, he was always, I think, active and writing music and leaned very much into arias and the classical stuff, which
Yeah.
you heard him talk about in the trailer there. But when he came back and he started doing these gigs with Elton John, who I love both of them as artists, but
Right.
you can't even afford to go see them. You
Yeah, it was
can't,
crazy money.
it's certainly not unless you want to sit like we say, like when we saw Sir Paul McCartney and we were sitting up in the highest of the rafters. But
Right.
so that's a little, and look, that's become the state of live music performances with big artists nowadays. I mean, you're not going to pay less than $100 to get a remotely decent seat in any
Yeah,
arena.
what was Taylor Swift's concert? I mean, that was huge.
Huge, yeah,
That
huge, yeah.
must have been very expensive.
Oh yeah, of course I haven't seen her live, but
No, me either.
I would go see her. But yeah, a great singer-songwriter. His voice has just, changed over the years anyways, as happens to a lot of artists. So
One of those guys you go to, you can see him 10 times, he'll do 10 different sets, and
right.
you're always walking out going, "Oh, I wish he did this one."
Well, last time I saw him was in, I want to say it was about 20, it was just before the pandemic. It was like 2018, 2019, somewhere in there in Orlando. And he was great. He sounded amazing
Yeah.
and did all the hits. He knows he's got to do it. And
I saw
so
that last night at Madison Square Garden via,
yeah,
HBO, whatever it
yeah.
was, and it was quite good.
Yeah, but I'm sure we're going to learn a lot that we don't know about his life in this documentary, because
The
that's something
stuff
I've
about
never.
his dad, no
Yeah,
idea.
I've never. Now you want to talk Springsteen? I know all that, but with Billy Joel, I've never really taken a deep dive into that part of his life. So it'll be
Yeah.
interesting to see, and all the behind the scenes stuff is always interesting too. So I love seeing that.
Do
But
you know what year Flashdance came out?
1984, 5, I think, somewhere right
Because
around
I
there.
think that was around the first time I saw him,
Okay.
and, they had, like, a Flashdance Billy Joel.
I'm sorry, 1983, Mike. It came out.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
1983.
I
Yeah,
think it was around there. It was before 1980 that I saw
yeah,
him.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's great. I would love to see him performing more. Now, I don't know what this means with this thing that he's dealing with, but hopefully
Right.
it's not going to be
I
something
wonder
that
if
just.
that'll be covered.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It should be hopefully that current. We'll see, but who knows when they started producing this documentary series? So, July 18th and July 25th, Billy Joel and So It Goes coming to HBO Max. It's going to do it, Mike, for another episode of the Oh Brother Podcast, another first look with the Oh Brother Podcast. I've been your host, Dan Smith. Alongside me, as always, my brother from the same mother, Mike Smith, and we will see you next time.
Bye, everyone.
And as Billy always says at the end of his concerts, and don't take shit from anybody.
That's right.